Hey, you did well today. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Now set everything down for a little while. It's time to rest. Today we're listening to the full gospel songs of 2 Samuel. David's rise, the ark's return, his failures and tears, and God's love that never let go. Just sit back, relax, and listen.
Mountains of Gilboa, hold your silent tears in the wind. The mighty have fallen, and sorrow covers the field. David wept for a friend and for a broken king. Grief rose like incense into the heavens above. How the brave have fallen, the cry echoed wide. Love remembers stronger than the sword. Jonathan's covenant burned brighter than war, a friendship sealed in the mercy of God. From morning valleys to Hebron's hill, a shepherd was called to lead again. Not by haste nor grasping of power, but by the quiet choosing of the Lord. Years of division troubled the land, brother against brother in fragile fear. Yet the promise moved beneath the chaos, like roots growing deep under shattered stone. When crowns were taken and rivals faded, the throne was given by faithful hands. Jerusalem opened her ancient gates, and a city of peace began to rise. No triumph erased the former tears, no victory silenced remembered names. But through lament and fragile hope, the Lord was weaving a greater story. From battlefield dust to royal calling, from scattered tribes to gathered hearts, the shepherd king stood humbly crowned, knowing the throne was never his alone. For above every rise and fall of men, there stands a love that does not change. Through sorrow, through waiting, through destiny, God always loves you. We stood where endings felt to hang. When news of death broke morning light, you sang a lament over fallen honor. I held the silence of the night.
Not every crown is seized by striving. Some are received through patient tears,
through years of hiding in forgotten caves, through trust that conquers hidden fears. In Hebron's fields a calling whispered, not loud with pride, but rich with peace.
the oil flowed down in sacred promise.
A fractured nation found
release, yet shadows lingered in a kingdom.
division breathed a restless sound, until the Lord in sovereign timing turned scattered hope to solid ground. Jerusalem, long closed in defiance, open to a shepherd's hand, not built by rage nor sudden power, but shaped by God's unfolding plan. We have walked through grief together, through questions without easy end, but mercy writes beyond the sorrow, and faithful love will always mend. So take my hand into tomorrow, where fragile dreams are held above. For every throne and every story rest in a deeper, faithful love. When crowns may fall and seasons alter, and history shifts like desert sand, there is a king above all kingdoms, whose heart forever holds your hand. Through loss, through rise, through every unknown, God always loved you. The ark was carried on holy shoulders, steps measured in trembling awe. Songs rose like rivers through open streets, as joy restored what fear once guarded. They that danced with a heart unashamed before the presence of the Lord Most High,
for the nearness of divine mercy. No son despise his humble praise. You chose delight in sacred surrender, for where the presence chooses to dwell. Blessing flows like morning light. Attend became a house of promise, a separate dreamed of building more. Yet God spoke gently through the prophet, I will build a house for you. Not walls of cedar nor stones of pride, but a kingdom rooted in covenant love. Generations yet unborn would sing of mercy stronger than any sword. From palace halls to forgotten fields, grace would rewrite every story. Even the lame from Jonathan's line found the seat at the royal table. Kindness remembered ancient vows and turned shame into belonging. Battles raged on distant borders, yet victory rested in God's own hand. Not by might, not by might, nor boastful strength, but more faithful of
You carry the ark with careful hands. I watch the city awaken in song. We felt the tremble of sacred glory as heaven moved where it belonged.
You dance without fear of judgment. I saw a freedom heaven born. For love is greater than reputation, and worship outshines royal form.
When you dreamed of building a temple, cedar beams and shining gold, the Lord replied with deeper promise, a story far more bold. I will build your house forever, a throne no grave can overthrow. Through passing years and fragile kings,
bloodshed found steady mercy on covenant holy ground. Through wars that pressed on every border, through threats that rose like desert flame, the victory came from unseen hands, and every triumph bore his name. We have seen both joy and testing, both honored bride and nights unknown. Yet every step within the journey was guided by a love well known.
So when the future feels uncertain and walls we build begin to fall,
Remember the promise spoken, a greater hand is over all. From dancing streets to silent prayer, from royal halls to battle's cry, through every rise and every valley, God always loves you. In the season when kings went out to battle, he lingered beneath a quiet sky. One glance became a hidden fire, one choice became a silent fall. Letters were sealed with trembling hands, and loyalty was sent to death. A prophet stood with fearless truth and told a story sharp as light. You are the man, the sentence fell, breaking the armor of denial. The crown grew heavy with confession, and tears washed dust from hardened ground. Create in me a clean heart, oh God. Rose like incense from shattered pride, fasting nights and whispered prayers fill the chambers of despair. The child was held and given back into the mystery of God.
grief did not silence mercy's voice, nor did failure cancel love. Within the palace, sorrow multiplied, broken sons and wounded trust. Tamar wept in silent shame, and justice lingered far too long. Absalom's anger burned like coals, and rebellion gathered in the gates, barefoot upon the mount of
through judgment, loss, and consequence, through shame that bends the knee, one truth remains beyond the storm. God always loves you.
We walk through halls once bright with honor, now echoing with fragile pain.
Secret shattered, sacred trust,
And tears fell down like autumn rain.
a prophet's voice became our mirror, reflecting what we fear to see.
Yet mercy stood beside conviction, calling wounded hearts to be free.
You prayed for cleansing in the darkness.
I held your trembling hand.
Not every loss can be prevented.
Not every wound we understand. The child we loved was placed in heaven, beyond the reach of earthly breath.
Still hope was whispered through the sorrow,
Stronger than the sting of death. And justice rose within the household, and bitterness began to grow. A son who once had known your embrace turned into distant foe. Across the brook Kidron we wander, barefoot beneath a grieving sky. But even there the Lord was present, hearing every broken cry. We have seen how pride can blind us, and how repentance heals the soul. Though constant presses mark the pathway, grace restores what sin has stole. Through rebellion and through exile,
through valleys shadowed by regret,
the covenant was not forgotten. The promise was not ended yet. So when your heart feels torn by failure, Sea carries you
along beyond the fall, beyond the sorrow.
God always loves you. The city once resounded with our songs. Now footsteps of rebellion filled the air. A son who once embraced the throne raised his hand in bitter pride. Words of counsel turned to shadows, and loyalty became a distant memory.
King departed barefoot and weeping, climbing the Mount of Olives in silence. God will see and repay, he said, though his heart was torn within. Shimei hurled stones and curses.
A wounded king received the shame.
Yet vengeance was not David's path. He trusted justice to the Lord. Absalom's beauty turned to ruin, a heart consumed by ambition. Hanging in the branches of the forest, the news arrived like winter's chill. David cried, "Oh, my son."
A father's grief louder than victory. Even triumph tasted like ashes. The loss cannot be undone, yet grace remained beside the sorrow, calling the broken back to hope.
The kingdom shaken but not finished. The covenant still stood firm.
Through consequences and regret, through valleys of consequence, God's mercy reached beyond the pain.
Restoring what seemed lost. Because love outlasts rebellion, and forgiveness outlasts failure. God always loves you.
We walked the roads of exile and sorrow, barefoot beneath the silent sky. The son we loved became a rebel, and pride became his fatal lie.
Counsel unspoken turned to conflict. Friendship scattered like autumn leaves. The kingdom trembled in division, and fathers wept on bended knees.
I heard you cry
Father's heart beyond the politics, a love no judgment could transform.
Justice came within the forest,
A tragic end for youthful pride.
yet even death could not erase
The wounds a father kept inside. We knelt where tears became our prayers, seeking mercy in the night. Not every consequence can vanish, but grace can turn the darkness light. The people returned, the kingdom healed. Those scars remained upon the land. Reconciliation slowly blooming, guided by the Lord's own hand. I held your trembling hand in silence. No words could ease the ache we bore, yet hope returned like dawn's soft promise that broken things may live once more.
Because beyond rebellion's story, beyond the pain we cannot mend,
God's love remains the final chapter, a mercy without end. God always loves you. The days of battle faded like the evening sun. Kings rise and fall, but your promise remains.
justice and mercy walk together. Even through consequences, you held our hand.
The land cried out for healing, and sacrifice became a path to restoration. David sang of the Lord who is his rock, a song older than crowns or swords. God is my strength, he proclaimed, a shield in times of trouble.
The giants of the past could not defeat your grace, nor the shadows of failure extinguish your light.
You counted our tears and remembered our prayers, a covenant written beyond human weakness.
Though mistakes carve scars upon the story, your mercy wrote the final chapter.
Not in vengeance, but in redemption. Not in condemnation, but in hope.
Because love is
Stronger than history and forgiveness, greater than regret. The kingdom belongs to you from the beginning,
and will
remain in your hands.
David rested with his fathers, yet the promise lived on, a line pointing to the greater King, whose reign brings peace forever.
We lift our voices in gratitude,
For you are faithful beyond our understanding.
God always loves you.
Through the echoes of time we remember a king who sang in both joy and pain. His hands once held the harp of praise, and the weight of consequence again.
Justice required what we could not see, a nation seeking healing's way.
Sacrifice became the path forward. Those scars remain like words unsaid. But mercy walked where judgment ended, a covenant stronger than our fall. You gathered the broken and the weary, calling each heart to hear your call.
David's song became our
a testimony of your grace. Kings may fade and stories change, yet your love remains in place. We stand as witnesses of mercy, not perfect but forgiven still.
Your hand restores what we cannot. Your purpose moves beyond our will.
The land now breathes with quiet hope, reconciliation's gentle seed. For every failure you provide a grace sufficient for our need. We walk together hand in hand, with faith that healing comes in time, because your promise never ends, a love eternal and divine. God always loves you.
Today we listen to all the gospel songs of 2 Samuel. David was a king, but he fell, he wept, he ran away, and still God never let him go. He called him a man after my own heart, all the way to the end. That same God is speaking to you tonight. I love you, exactly as you are right now. You did well today. Now go ahead and rest. Good night. Sweet dreams.